Watch out, vehicle on shoulder ahead.
Okay, so on this day I'm southbound on I-25 and Waze gives me a warning that there's a vehicle on the shoulder. So I see a vehicle on the left shoulder on the fast lane side and pull in behind it, but quickly realize that it's not occupied and that there's another vehicle on the right hand side blocking the right lane and facing in the wrong direction. So I move over there and basically establish a blocking position. So, typically the reason that I stop for accidents when there's nobody else, no other first responders that have arrived yet, is just to protect the scene and to hopefully prevent secondary crashes. So I check on the occupants, trying to figure out, who's the driver of which vehicle and all that, make sure nobody's injured. At the time, everybody denied any injuries. I decide to move my vehicle back a little bit further to give room for the police to pull up in front of me, hopefully, and put out some cones and, basically just wait for first responders to arrive. So here you can see my setup. So I've got cones behind me, I got my traffic arrow pointing to the left. Traffic is moving pretty good, getting out of that right lane. So after about 7 minutes, Colorado Springs PD arrives and they make contact with the drivers and begin their investigation. And of course, they park on the fast lane side to protect the vehicle on the left side, and they actually block the left lane. So now I-25 southbound is a single lane. And so here you can see the CSPD vehicle and then my cones behind my vehicle. So Colorado Springs Fire Department arrives shortly after, and then they start talking to the occupants. And there was an elderly lady in the passenger seat of the vehicle facing the wrong way. And so I guess by this time now she's not feeling well, and so they decide to transport her. So ambulance arrives, and they start loading her up. So once CSFD is basically done evaluating the patient, I just ask them, hey, can you guys deploy some cones so I can pull mine up and get out of here? And so they do that. We basically switch out cones, and then I leave the scene after being there for about 18 minutes. So I clear the scene, and basically I head to my next call.